Good morning, everyone. Welcome, wild ones. Who's here? You have to be here. I know you're here. I just don't see you in the chat. Where are you? Hello, wild ones. Aha! Good morning. Good morning. Monday. So good to us. Ooh, it is going to be a full moon this week. Ooh, Pearl. All right, Pearl. I know what you're going to remind me to do. You ready? This is just for Pearl. You're more, skiddy. You're mark. Just for you, Pearl. The Swedish chef. Although I think I used to do that. You're more, skiddy. You're mork. That's it. Mork. We are here. Yes, chef. I used to do a pretty good Miss Piggy. Kirby. What did Miss Piggy used to say? Oh, Kirby. I tried to do Kermit for the longest time. I could get in and out of him. Oh, pig. Yeah, I'd have to practice. It's been a long time. Long time since I did impressions. How did I learn that song? What song? The Swedish Chef song? Is it an actual song? I just learned it from the Muppets. Valerie, is that what you mean? And Animal is the best. Anyway, good morning. Welcome to the Money Monday. We are going to do Pick a Card Tarot for all the Zodiac signs. And I'll be starting from the back, working my way forward again. Yes, I will. And I'm going to tighten these up because it's actually going to work a little bit differently this morning. Instead of me actually going in order from the list of Zodiac signs, I'm going to open the floor for questions from those Zodiac signs and get to as many of them as I can in the time allowed. But I do want to pull a card for each Zodiac sign. Julie, you're in an angry mood. Oh, I'm sorry you're angry. We can help you. We can. We got you. Don't be angry. Well, I say that, but who am I to tell somebody not to be angry? Triple Scorpio. Who am I to say that to anybody? So, all right, let me grab my cords right up in here. Did you guys have a good weekend? I know that's every YouTuber, every host always asks that when they're stalling for time. Totally stalling for time. Not really. Just trying to get in the zone. Full of beans and love. Aw, I don't know that saying, but that sounds sweet. Amy Pittman, calling Amy Pittman. I saw you. And you guys, listen, thank you very much to Teapot. Let's thank her so much for showing up to these and moderating the craziness that is this channel. Also, Amy Pittman. Ooh, you won a 50-50 raffle. I love that. Amy, can you come over right after the live? Got a lot to do today. Just say yes. Morning, my peoples. My pack. My lovely lady pack. All right. Yes, it is that kind of kooky, full of stressful moments. Interesting y'all mentioned that. Oh, no. Okay. Yay, hold on, y'all. I managed to just spill tea all over my desk. Hold on. Not sure how it happened, but it did. Sorry. Hold on. Mama Bear's having a moment. Tea. Good Lord. Thank God there's no sugar in it. Getting all over my equipment and everything. If I catch on fire, it's because I'm on fire, because all the liquid got into my stuff. Sorry, y'all. That can't be good. Holy cow. Goodness. It's not that big of a glass of tea, for crying out loud. Buck wild. That's what it's like already this morning. Buck wild. Ah! Sorry. Oh well, it's up under my computer. Nothing I can do about that now. Hi. That's probably a lot closer than any y'all ever wanted me to get to you. But I'm doing what animals do. I'm sniffing you through the camera. We're meeting closer than we've ever met before. How did I do that? Not painted. Well, probably what I was about to say. That's what it was. Because I was just actually about to say, y'all be honest. Who had a crappy weekend? Not because it was necessarily crappy, but you just felt out of sorts. You felt really weak, headachy, maybe super emotional. Who had that kind of weekend? A bunch of y'all, I bet. I bet a lot of money. A lot of money. I do. I bet a bunch of y'all had that. Who had it? Put it in, don't do what dogs do? Out of sorts. Oh, yeah. Who had a nasty headache, or they felt sick to their stomach, or they just had this sense of depression or foreboding, just really couldn't pinpoint what the heck was wrong, but just miserable. And even if you could pinpoint what was wrong, who was just miserable? Dang. Holy guacamole. Oh, that's ice. I was like, what crystal is that from? It's not. It's ice. All right, y'all. I'll be right back. Hold the phone. Good God. Thank y'all for waiting. Appreciate it. Thank you for your patience. Even if you weren't patient, I still thank you. You're going to have to be patient. There's nothing you can do about it. Or me either. Holy guacamole. It's still a mess. Okay. Hold on. One more time. One more time. Okay, some signs are signs. All right, I'm just going to have to be honest with you guys about this morning. All right. I just really, listen, not that I ever really care what people think, because I truly do not. And I mean, I know a lot of people say that, but for those of you who know me, you know I really don't care. But this morning started out, for me, really not ominous in a negative way, but like, uh-oh, that's what it's going to be like. And now I've managed to spill my stuff all over the place. Very unlike me. Very. Hold on. Very. Okay. Okay. Phew. I'm back. I'm so glad you were chatting amongst yourself. I know. Clean up in aisle 1. Oh my God. It even got there? Oh, Lord. Okay. Fortunately, I was smart enough to keep the towel here. For God's sake. Oh, and here comes the cat. Wonderful. Okay. I think I have regained some semblance of control. As much control as we ever really have, which is just, actually, it's a lot. But, okay, so here's the story, y'all. Let me just tell you that's how I know so many of you guys were out of Georgie. Yeah. Yeah, I dumped my gallon OT. Unfortunately, I think coffee, it's either the coffee or the protein shake, something is lighting me up. and part of what was flared my autoimmune this weekend. Oh no, cats cannot drink tea. No animal should have caffeine, and especially dogs. That is very, 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 very bad for animals. No caffeine for animals, especially dogs. Okay, so here's the story, y'all. Let me... We're done here. Not really, but you just can't imagine the shit that's going on at my house right now. And yes, I said the S-H-I-T word. I'll probably say it 10 more times. Hold on. Okay. All right. So look, here's what happened this morning. I'm standing in my kitchen, communing with the spirit animals, having a good old dang time. And all of a sudden, and it's amazing if I could hear anything outside because I've got an industrial size fan on my porch. And the reason I have an industrial size fan on my porch, Georgie, please, you're killing me, cat, is because the never-ending project that is getting the color right on my porch. Okay, so that said, so I'm standing there. The industrial fan's been blowing for 3 days straight. It's felt like there's a Blue Angels jet somewhere outside of my house, and I hear wham, slap, thud, bammo. I'm like, what is that? So I bend down to try to get my shoes, and something out of my kitchen window catches my eye, and I popped up like a meerkat in the I popped up like a meerkat. Doink. Anyway, okay, so let me just say, for those of you that are finding me on Twitch, I thank you very, very, very much for joining me. However, for some reason, you guys can't see the chat of all my Facebook and YouTube subscribers. And there are a bunch of them, so please know that I do read cards. These are free readings, but I do I do only go to who I'm drawn to, and I do always give preference to the people that have been very loyal to me and very supportive of the animals. So I will get to you if time allows, and if not, I hope you will rejoin us and you can find out all the answers you need. But today we're talking about money and spirit animals and tarot and the whole 9 yards. So all that being said, so I look outside my window and there is a deer. I thought it probably was a doe, not a fawn exactly, but a very young deer. And she's flailing all around my yard trying to get out. And I thought, huh, that's interesting. Okay, that's what it's going to be like. And sure enough, then I got a flurry of phone calls from people who were panicked, who were disoriented, who, and these are like friends, and they're like, I know you're going live, but, and I'm like, there's no but, man, I'm going live. I'll have to call you later. You know, whatever I can tell you now, I certainly will, but I'm gonna have to tell you later. So all of that being said, let me just tell you, it might end up being that kind of day for you, reading for you, week for you, that kind of that kind of thing. And so if you have already experienced that over the weekend, I invite you to take a really, really close look to what it is that is pushing your buttons, because part of what's going on is very galactic. I don't study that kind of thing, so I don't want to comment on it or give any specifics or anything like that, because it's not my field of study. But a number of friends that I have that are super deep into that, astrology, just everything having to do with the galactic, that is their thing. And so I would encourage you to take a good look into what that really means and what's really happening there. And I want to repeat what I said to what's really happening and what's really going on there. To what's really happening and what's really going on there. And that's the last I'll say about that. I hope you get my meaning. If you don't get my meaning, buddy up with someone who does, so that you come to know what's really happening out there. That, let me just say. Okay, so all that said, Pearl, I didn't know you worked. You have a job? Somehow I thought you were retired. I don't know why. I thought you were retired. But have a good day at work, Pearl. So anyway, so here's what we're going to do. Now that I've spent half the daggum live soaking up my tea. And the other thing that I'll tell you that's a big note of, let me just drink some of my new tea. Thank you for waiting while I went to get it. In the South, we have a phrase called spill the tea. And what that means is, oh, that's what I thought you were retired. Okay. Okay. So we have a phrase called spill, or it goes spill the tea. And that means gossip or tell the truth or tell your opinion or whatever. But that's what it basically means, is for you to just blab what you think or what you think you know, that kind of thing. Okay. So all of that, I literally did spill my tea. And so I'm a big believer in signs, as you all know. Now, I believe everything means something, because I know I don't spill things. I don't spill things. It's just, and I don't lose things. And I still can't find my bear ring, and I still can't find my pod case. So all that said, I don't know that now is the time, yes, like I did this morning, or ever. I just don't spill things. It's bizarre. Yeah, duck fit, exactly. So all of that said, I don't know that now is the time for you all to spill anything, like as if you were going to spill it out, like Pearl says, or spill the tea, or dish the dirt, or whatever. Now's a really, really, really excellent time for you to get to where you need to go to feel safe, to feel loved, to feel protected. And that's not an ominous thing. It's just there's a lot of, Mary Rose, I'm guessing. Yep, knew it. Scammer, scammer, Bo Bammer. Bye, Mary. Bye. Bye. Okay. So there's just, don't let the chaos that's going on out there, don't let the fear, the misinformation, I'm only talking psychically. This is not a religious or political statement at all. I'm only talking galactically and psychically. That's all the leads I got. There's nothing else that can be, I don't comment on anything else. That's none of my business, right? And I don't discuss it on my channel. But you cannot you cannot deny what's going on in the stars. You can't lie. You can't lie. You can't deny what's going on in the universe. So that being said, I feel like there really is. I'm not crying over spilled tea, girl. God knows I got a cement truck backed up to my house with the iced tea and it just rolling around in there with ice. So all that said, yeah, exactly, Nikki. Cosmic energies are really big right now, and there is so much going on. I don't know how to, let me just say this, and then I got to move on. Again, I don't talk about religion and politics. I don't talk about conspiracy theories. I don't talk about all these kinds of things. I just don't. I don't. And that said, that does not mean I don't have opinions, and it doesn't mean that I'm ignorant. I'm just not. And I do. So what that means is, I said something to someone the other day who insisted on bringing up a subject that is really bothering this person. And in their mind, it has nothing to do with politics. Okay. But I said, here, this person was bothered because I wouldn't give them psychic advice about this particular subject. And they're in a bad place. They're depressed, they're scared, and a lot of people are depressed and scared right now. Of course you are. Because you're not running wild and free. When you run wild and free, there's no reason for fear. There's reason for good caution. There's reason to know all angles of everything so you can make an informed decision. Animals can see through the BS. Unless you're offering a dog a bone or some other, some kind of food, something to lure them to you, animals are going to be able to smell insincere, icky people a mile and a half away every time. And so if you all will work past your fear and your uncertainty and your doubt, the FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, to sit with yourself and your own wild spirit, you'll be able to ferret out what is true for you. And the answer that I gave to this person was this, and it will be this for every one of you, because we're going to talk some serious stuff about money today. And I'll tell you why. So that said, here is what I told that person. I told you, like I told everybody, there is a war going on right now, and more light workers are on it than you know. And where there is light, there cannot be dark. This person just looked at me. I said, that's your answer to every one of your concerns. So here's what I'm going to tell you. You need a snack in the head, Lily, or a smack in the head? Okay. So what I'm saying is, whatever your fear is right now, wherever there is light, darkness cannot exist. And what that means is, we all need snacks. What that means is this. First, take a look at, are you spreading light? You might think you're a light worker, and you may not be. You may be the opposite of that. I know all kinds of people. I've heard of all kinds of people that are hypothesizing or presenting themselves as light workers, but the minute they think you're making more money than they are, or getting more fame, or having a bigger following, or more people pay attention to you or like you better, they ain't so light anymore. They're as devious and malicious and manipulative and backbiting and untrustworthy as a boa constrictor that's probably sneaking right up behind you. Because snakes are sneaky. That's why it's Sneaky Snake Go Dancing. That song. Okay. Snakes are very sneaky. Very, very sneaky. And for those of you that think reptiles are the dumbest creatures on the planet, what if they're the smartest? What if they're the smartest? I know it has to do with size of brain and blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. I know. I read all the science. I learned it all. But so what? Every day, science is proven wrong. Okay. So all I want to say is, if you are having a moment over the weekend and you are freaked out, don't. Stop it right now. Where there is light, dark cannot exist. But make sure that you're being light, because you organically are being light. It's not the same. Organically being light, organically being wild, organically staying free means a true freedom. And let me tell you, Since the, I think kicking that tea over was probably a good thing for me this morning. I'm gonna spill the tea. I'm gonna spill the tea. All right, here we go. Look, I've gotten a lot of flack from people lately that are just, they're offended that a light worker, a psychic advisor, a spiritual coach, somebody even said you're a thought leader, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm a thought leader. I can't lead my own damn thoughts. I can't find my ring, and I'm not leading anybody's thoughts. Okay. So let's get that straight. Number one, that's number two. Okay. They're just infuriated that I am talking about money as straight and open as I'm talking about it. That's just such a 3D thing, and you're supposed to be leading your people into 5D. Blech. I didn't ask their opinion about what I'm supposed to be doing and what I'm not supposed to be doing. I don't mind it. I mean, I put myself out there in the public. I've got to expect people that are going to email me and text me and call me and Facebook me and whatever me with their opinion. Of course I am. But these are people that they're in their minds, we are peers. Okay. But here's the story. People do get weird about money, Lily Pad. I'm going to call you Lily Pad from now on if you don't mind. People do. Joshua, I love your skull and crossbones. Okay. The reason I'm talking about money is because the fear of not having it, the fear that's surrounding it, the energy, the attachment, the obsession, the addiction that we have to it. Money is not the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. And the fear, I'm going to go back and rewrite the Bible, and I'm going to throw this little gem in there. It's my gem, and I'm going to take credit for it. I'm going to be right in the middle of the Bible, and I'm going to attribute myself, Mama Bear. I am. You watch me. They'll let me rewrite the Bible. So, but the fear of not having money, the fear of not being good enough to make money, smart enough to make money, and whatever kind of money that we're talking about in this money tarot reading about money, whatever, psychic reading about money, whatever you want to call it. The fear of talking about it, not knowing about it, having others not see you as successful enough, you don't see yourself as successful enough. There's a laundry list of about a gajillion never-ending things of what creates fear about money in us. Okay, well, why aren't we talking about it? Well, according to my spiritual, the people that are all up in here in my business, well, that's not the spiritual way to help them, get working with the law of attraction and manifesting their reality and this and that. How do you get someone to manifest their own reality when the reality that they're in is what they manifested to begin with, and it's not working for them? Clearly, something's gone amiss. And that's got to do with a belief system. Period. So how are we going to get to that belief system and get it healed and get it gone so we can get round to it and get what you do want in? How's that? Okay, thank you. Have a good weekend. Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you. The uppities. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Mindy, you could watch the forums. I have been just an absent forum person for the last month, maybe a month and a half. I've got to get back on there. But here's what I'm going to tell you. That's why I'm talking about money. That's why me and the spirit animals are talking about money. And let me tell you something. I do what I do for one reason and one reason only, and that is to stop the suffering of all animals, including humans. And the suffering of all animals can easily be equated to money. Not the only reason. It's not the only reason, but it's one of the reasons that people don't talk about and they don't help you with. And if you're in a woo-woo business, or you want to be a woo-woo practitioner, or you are a woo-woo person caught up in the corporate grind or this or that and it's not working for you, that's a whole different animal. That's just a whole different financial way of thinking. That's it. And period. But there are no books about that. Oh my God, there are all kind of people. Oh, here's how you start your own hero business. You go get business cards and you blah, 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 blah. Okay. Not in today's day and age. And since brick and mortar presences have just gone poof, 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 poof. If you ain't getting it online, well, I don't know how you're getting your business. I mean, I do a lot of word of mouth business, but I've been doing this for forever. So, without blabbing anymore, because I've only got an hour left. I'm going to rip through these zodiac signs like 90 to nothing. We're going to start backwards. So, I probably should have done this video yesterday on Sunday where I could preach. But, once the tea spilled, I knew it was time. But, here's the thing. Serious business for y'all. For y'all that went through whatever you went through this weekend, do not be spilling your tea. No matter how valiantly or no matter how immersed you are in your truth, do not, quote unquote, spill the tea. Don't do it. Okay, here we go. Zodiac signs in order. That's such a great thing to look up on the internet. There's my little list. Okay, so today we're talking about money. That was my lead up to money. Is the first thing you want to do is talk about it. I don't know with who, but you got to talk about it. Now, here's what I mean when talk about it. I don't mean be complaining to people, oh, I don't have it, I don't know how to get it, I'm so broke, I'm so broke, I'm so broke, I'm scared this is going to happen, I'm scared this is going to happen, I'm scared this is how it Yep. That is exactly, Beverly. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil, for which some have strayed from the faith in their greediness and pierced themselves through many sources. Oh, sorrows. I never read that last part. Of course, admittedly, I've only read bits and parts of the Bible. I've read the whole thing, but never stem to stern. I try to get through every religious text that I can, just so everybody knows. Okay, here we go. We're starting with Pisces. Here's the story, Pisces. Here's the story, Pisces. Here we go. If you're a Pisces and you've got a money question, go. If I don't see a question from a Pisces in the last second, I'm fitting to draw a card, which I did already. So if you're a Pisces and you've got a question about money, Pisces, this is the Pisces Tarot reading for this week. Actually, this is probably going to last through the rest of the month. Who is throwing out the first pitch? Don't know what that means. What? Full moon in Pisces today. Who knew, Amy Pittman? Excellent. Okay, Pisces, since none of y'all are speaking up, will my income tax come soon? Come on. Come on, Nikki. You know better than that. Promotion coming. I like that idea. Okay, here we go. Y'all, I'm not answering yes or no questions. I'm sorry, I should have said that. I'm not going to answer yes or no questions. That's not what this channel is for. This channel is a real psychic and real tarot channel. It's not just to answer yes or no. It's to give you the information surrounding it and how to get what you want. Right now, we're talking about money. Julie, however, I do want to tell you, I feel really hinky about your promotion. I don't know what I feel hinky about that. Are you up for 2 positions? Or 2? Okay, anyway, Pisces, this is your story about money. The Ace of Wands. Okay, so that's awesome. So the Ace of Wands is a bright future. It's, you know, it's getting busy like squirrels do. It's you know, banking up your investments, you know, planning for rainy days. And it is that, but here's the thing. Okay. Y'all, I am sorry. Well, I'm not really sorry. It's just, I should have just said it. Here's what I do not do. I don't do predictive dates. That is just, some people do it and they're on the money about 50% of the time. I've never met a reader that could predict dates and times and days and years and all of that. Even more than 50% of the time. I've never met one. If you know one, you let me know. What I will tell you is on this channel, we do the real work, which is real readings, which are based in evidence, And what that means is Kinky. No, I said hinky. On Sacred Sex Day, we'll use that word, and we'll all watch the movie Kinky Boots together. Okay, listen. Let me just say this. I'm sorry, I don't do that kind of work, and also the yes or no stuff. It can be yes. Like I told somebody yes about something really, really big in their life a couple weeks ago. I said yes, but for yes to happen, X, Y, Z needs to be done. Well, what I said was going to happen didn't happen, but they didn't hear the but for it to happen, X, Y, and Z has to happen. So let me just say this about this. This is the Pisces tarot reading, right? Okay. This is great. It's the Ace of Wands, but just remember that when the squirrel is banking up all of its nuts and its cash for Christmas to save for a rainy, wintry day, it forgets where it puts most things. And it also will ferret out, will scoop out fake out nests for their food to throw off any other people that might be looking around them. And so from what a squirrel buries, even if those little holes are not full, they're empty, right, as a fake out, they only harvest about 20% of it. And my question to you would be, do you want to work that hard to harvest only 20% of what you have what you thought you were storing away or whatevering away? And my thing to you would be, don't do it. Make sure that when you dig your little hole to put your little, savings in, or if you're going to get a new job and it's going to be a raise kind of thing, then okay, so it's not two jobs, it's two options. Okay, Julie, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Or I mean, I kept seeing 222, but that makes good sense. Okay. Um okay. Uh Julie, I just really want to encourage you, this card. I would really be mindful of empty holes, and that might mean empty promises. So that's what I'm going to tell you. Yeah, that's what I'm going to tell you. Be very careful about that. Okay, so let's go. Aquarius. Aquarius, this is the Aquarius tarot reading for really the last part of September. And now my lawn guy has shown up and it's got a chainsaw going outside. What the heck does he have a chainsaw going for? Can you all excuse me for 1 second? Okay. Not a chainsaw. This is the most jacked up day. Aquarius. Okay, this is about finances. All right, this is about finances. No, you should have worded it differently, Dana. You didn't know. Um, you didn't know. Uh, if it's gonna go in my favor. Yeah, I feel pretty solid about that. I just looked. He's got it's not a chainsaw. He's got the blower going. I don't know what he's doing. I really don't know what he's doing. Okay, Aquarius. This is the Aquarius tarot reading. You're very welcome, Dana. Okay, Dana, hold on. I got one more thing for you, just so you know. I don't know that you celebrate yourself when you have an achievement. And I feel like maybe you don't have maybe people around you that will celebrate you also in that way. And so when this happens, no matter how small the win, and it may not be small, well, it'll be small in the overall scheme of things, because I just feel like you're on a bigger trajectory. Like this will be a starting point, and then bigger things are going to unfold. But no matter how small the victory, it's really important that you celebrate yourself. Really, that you celebrate yourself. Hey, thanks, Teapot. And for those of you that don't know, on my Building Beautiful Souls channel, you'll find really, really deep dives into the personality, the traits, the characteristics, the compatibility, career, all that kind of thing on Building Beautiful Souls for each zodiac sign. So you might want to take a look at it because it's like the deepest dive out there. Okay, so that said, Aquarius, this is your you're welcome. Oh, good. Okay. Well, see, Dana, that's something you've been working on. Excellent. Well, keep working, and you're doing a great job. Okay. Like Aquarius needs the imagination card. My goodness. Okay. Aquarius, I don't. If you're an Aquarian and you've got a money question, put it out there, and I'll see if I can answer it specifically for you. But for Aquarius at large, here it is. Here is your imagination card. Now, here's what I'm going to say for you. This is the strangest thing I think I've ever. This is the strangest psychic message I think I've ever gotten for any Aquarian ever. I don't remember ever telling anybody this. Listen to this, y'all. If you're an Aquarius, you're already a visionary. Like, you live your life. You go day to day with your imagination like it's your oxygen. But something about what you're thinking about or dreaming about, you've got to dream bigger. Way, 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 way bigger. But that's something that you've got to allow yourself to do. Case in point. Hi, Mindy. Girl, you got to get out more if you think I'm amazing. But thank you. Here's the thing. It's like when I said a couple weeks ago, man, I really want to get to 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel before the end of the year. And Don was like, you guys know Don, Yoda Don. He was like, gee, that seems like a low number. At first I was like, okay, Don, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? Why not? Why isn't that a low number? Why shouldn't I set it on 15,000 or 20,000? And I got to thinking about that. So, all that said, I'm praying to get this figured out this week. My brain can work again finally. Okay, so here's the story. Aquarius, for your tarot reading this month, it is the imagination card. Now, let me just say, for those of you that don't know this card, some of you will look at this card and you will go, that's the most hideous thing ever. It's a demented Teletubby. And others of you will go, that is the cutest little imaginary creature. It looks like a Disney creature. Looks like an NFT, actually, non-fungible token. Okay. I have never, ever, 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 ever seen. Hold on. Okay. I have never seen anything demented or Teletubby-ish or mean or evil or anything in this card. I don't get it. I don't see how people see that, but they do. So, I know, it's Piglet and Shrek's baby. I know, right? Okay. But what this means is, for Aquarius, for your tarot reading right now, for anybody that's got any question, really, that's an Aquarius about money, because remember, you guys, this is a money tarot reading. This is all about money today. Why you're not getting what you want, why you haven't gotten what you want, do you even know what you want? Have you identified it? Are you on a trajectory that's making you happy to get what you want? You know, I joke all the time. I don't really joke. I really am a workaholic, straight up, y'all. A flat-out aholic, workaholic. Okay, but I love what I do. But I do. I love the subject matter. But I guess I also love self-actualization. Every time I achieve something I hadn't achieved before, or I push myself and get up that mountain or whatever, it feels good. I might just be addicted to that. Maybe if it was like, I don't know, manufacturing paper or something, I might feel as good about that, although I don't really think so. But what I'm saying is, my financial investment paid off. Okay, Mindy, that's, again, when you guys ask me yes or no questions, it's not that simple. It can be no, but blah, 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 blah. But if you did XYZ, it could turn around. It could be yes, but only if you do XYZ, it could be whatever. what I will tell you is, Mindy, I'm assuming you are an Aquarius. Listen, I'm putting you guys on your honor. When I say I'm only answering questions for whatever zodiac sign, I'm putting you on your honor. And will my, oh my God, Mindy, this is so for you. Okay, listen. Will my financial investment pay off is not the right question. The right question, and you may not want to put it here, and I totally get that, but the right question in your mind should be, the money or X or whatever or Z, and give it an amount that I put into blah, 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 blah. Will my returns be blah, 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 blah? Will those returns be by blah, 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 blah? That's the way to ask it. And what I'm hearing is, you put in very little and are expecting way too much for what you put in. It's good investment, but there's something pie in the sky about what you're thinking. You're not going to get the volume. I keep hearing it's about volume, volume, volume. You haven't put the volume in. It's kind of like people that invest $1,000 and they, the market goes up 30, 40, 50% or whatever, and they get 500, but they were expecting to get 50 or 100 times their investment. Okay. In cryptocurrency, that can happen, but whatever. Okay. So, here we go. All right. I hope that was helpful. So moving on. Oh, goodness. Okay. Capricorn. For those of you that are Capricorn, this is your Capricorn tarot reading, your Capricorn money tarot reading for today. And fly. The 5 of Swords. Okay. Ooh, honey. Ooh, honey. Okay. Gia Johnson, you'll have to go back and watch the video again. I already did Aquarius Pisces, and I'm moving on. I'm already at Sagittarius, so if you'll go back and get that, you'll be able to get your reading for today, honey. Okay, so the 5 of Swords, that's never a good card when it comes out. Ever. But, and I don't know which Sagittarius this is, but this is a message for all Sagittarians, but in particular for one or two of you. I feel like you are letting people sponge off of you. Those stabs in the back I keep seeing and hearing as, it's kind of like the parent or the grandparent, the parent or the grandparent who just knows that one of their kids or grandkids is just absolutely, positively draining them dry. And they keep giving them money. I'm obsessed with cooking shows, in particular the ones where right now I'm watching Project Bakeover, where they go to distressed bakeries and help them. But, whatever it was, whatever it is having to do with cooking and turning restaurants around and that kind of thing, I'm fascinated. And it never ceases to amaze me, the elderly parents who have put sometimes millions into their kids' restaurant. Like the parent started the restaurant, the kid ran it into the ground, they keep sorry, I'm on Capricorn. Yes, you're right. Sorry. This is for Capricorn. Sorry. Okay. Mindy, I already answered that question. I hope you heard it about your investment paying off. I did a whole long thing about it. I hope you heard it. Okay. So it's like that. The person is sitting there, they're 85 years old, and they spent their entire retirement on this kid's tomfoolery in this restaurant. And they're 85 years old. So there's something, sorry, it is about Capricorn. Sorry, thank you for correcting me. It is the Capricorn tarot reading at the moment. It's the 5, it's the fly. It's the 5 of Swords. And that's the winning at all costs card. That's the card where the old boy is sneaking away with the swords that he thinks everybody has laid down, and he is he just thinks he's making off with the goods, and he's getting ahead of everybody by cheating or there is, I do not know what is going on in this house today, but the natives are restless. Y'all, my house is always calm, cool, collective. On the rare occasion that people come to my home, they hit there and I just watch them relax. Because the energy is calibrated for that. I do not know what is going on here today, but it's electric. Dun, 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 dun. It's electric. Okay. All that said, I do not recommend that you allow people to cheat you, to take money from you. Stop funding people that will not fund themselves. This is my favorite. When people who support another spouse because the spouse is lazy, they just won't get out and get a job. They don't want to get a job. If they have a job, they don't keep it very long. I know a retired couple right now. Well, one of them is retired and the other one works 65 hours a week because the retired one won't get a job. But oh, by the way, that retired one doesn't have a retirement. Just the pitiful thing that is Social Security in this country these days. And this other person works themselves into the ground. For what reason, I don't know. Maybe it works for them. All I'm saying, Capricorn, is do not let anyone's arrows... I know, did somebody knock over selenite? Do not let someone else's arrows make you their target. Remember, you're a Capricorn. Other things are your target. You are never anyone else's target. You are not the receiver of anyone else's arrow. Don't do it. And I would look very closely to see who's sneaky snaking you, who's trying to sneak off with the goods, who's trying to sneak around on you. Okay. You did not miss Libra, Bev. I'm coming up to that. Okay, I hope that was helpful. What time is it? God, all right, I gotta go. This is nuts. Sagittarius. Oh my God, I'm still talking like I'm talking to Sagittarius. Is there somebody here who's on a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp? I don't know. Y'all, I just want to say this. I'm telling y'all, something has got Capricorn and Sag. I know, see, can you all right? It was Cap, not Sag. But then I was talking about the arrow. The arrow, don't let anybody make you their target. Remember, the arrows are for you, blah, blah, blah. And in my head, I had the archer. Y'all, I just want to say this. This is for Capricorn and Sag. And I'm sorry I got to chew a mint while I'm talking to y'all. These two cards are almost like having a devil and an angel right next to them. First of all, rays are the angels of the sea. They look like angels. That's why they wanted to be the temperance card. No animal could be better in my mind than a ray for the temperance card. And I would have never put that together, but when I was looking through pictures, the ray was I want to say it was in a series of sharks or something. And then I was looking at it and I went, oh my word. And I can't get the halo of the... Okay. But you might as well have the angel and the devil right here. And so what I want to say is this. Well, hi, Jess. Thank you so much for the kind and warm introduction to you. That's very kind. Thank you so much. Welcome. Okay. So I would say that it is... Oh, you're very welcome, Mary Margaret. This is money. We're only talking about money. Okay. And if you are a Capricorn or you are, or not, excuse me, yes, if you're a Capricorn or a Sagittarius, please, please, please ask a specific question. I will try to get to you. But if you're a Capricorn or a Sagittarius, this is your tarot reading. I really encourage you to look up everything you can about both cards and both animals, both flies and the Five of Swords and Manta Ray, which is Temperance, because this is it literally, for both signs, it's the angel and the devil on your shoulder. But what I'm hearing is it's not the angel and the devil of you on your shoulder. This is really for both of you. This is the angel and the devil of someone else. And what I'm hearing is, don't, oh my God, if I had a nickel for every client or friend or whatever that's come to me and said, the good times with this person are so good, but the bad times with this person involve calling the police or involve this or involve that. I don't know what to do. It becomes that devil and that angel. When the good things are so good about another person, you want to ignore the bad things, the toxic things, the wrong things, the lying things, the stealing things, the taking advantage of, the manipulation, the narcissism. You get it. You want to ignore that. You want to hope that they will just one day turn their face and only be about the light. But that's not true. That's not what they're going to do. So for any of you all that are having a money thing, and either you are Sagittarius or Capricorn, or you are quote unquote dealing with a Sagittarian or Capricorn, take a good look at the devil and the angel, the fly, the manta, the Five of Swords, and the Temperance card. So, man, I hope that was helpful, because that's a big deal, especially on a Monday, right? Okay, so, okay, so, okay, I really hope you're able to do the same. I'll understand more than you know. I'm like you, building a business. Okay, so all that said, remember, you guys, this is the money tarot reading. This is the tarot reading about your career, finance. I'm not an investment advisor. You know that everything I say on this channel is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a licensed financial professional or any kind of professional at all. Actually, I never finished college. College and I fit together like... We didn't fit together. Okay. Kimberly Lennon Ferrari. I cannot believe you just said you suck at money. No, you don't. No, you don't. Nope, you sure do not. Nope, you don't. Okay, moving on. All right, Scorpio. This is the Scorpio money tarot reading for today. I really do think these energies are going to last through the month. Oh, Scorpio. All right, y'all, I've got to be honest. If you're a Scorpio, I need you to ask a specific question. Okay. This is for all Scorpios. I really did honestly step out of my own energy so that I didn't read for myself, but for you all, and got the Hermit. Now, I promise this is for all Scorpios, but if you have if you're a Scorpio and will this launch I just downloaded be a moneymaker? Kara, I'm not going to answer that question. Here's why. You're better than that. You need to know more than that. You need to be specific. Now, I understand if you don't want to, I understand. Well, first of all, let me not tell you what you need. I apologize. I apologize humbly. It could be helpful to you if you would be very specific about the question. Will this new launch I just downloaded be a moneymaker? Well, sure, it could be a moneymaker, but what if it makes 79 cents? That's not what you're asking. What you're really asking is, okay, I totally get that, Kara, but what kind of money do you want it to make, and in what time, and what is the longevity, and all of that, and all of that. See, just asking big questions like that is not helpful. It's not that it doesn't help me. It's irrelevant to me as a reader, but it's got to be important for you. And here's what I'm going to tell you. Kara, I promise you this card is for you. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. Even if I don't know anything else about your question, here's what I'm going to tell you. I don't know if you guys noticed, but when I saw the card, I was like, because I was shocked. I promise you, I'm the hollow bone. This is not for myself, but it is everything that is happening for me at the moment. I know I haven't been on the forums. Yes, I know that. Well, first of all, y'all, sorry about Friday. To be honest, I said I'd see you guys Friday. I had an epic crash and burn autoimmune over the weekend. My fault, but I did. And I just couldn't on Friday. But for anybody, this is really for everybody, but this is for real Scorpio, about money, about your career, about your finance. Okay. You'd like to make $5,000 net. You'd like to make $5,000 gross. You'd like to make $5,000 on each launch of the class. How many times do you want to replicate the class during the month? I don't know, but here's what I'm going to tell you. The snow leopard asks us to take time and go within. I know how woo-woo that sounds, and I know people get sick of hearing it. Oh my God, I get sick of hearing it when people Bernadette, you just have to get quiet. You know the answer. I want to throat punch those people. Like, you think I don't know that? Like, I totally get that. Okay. But here's the thing about it. These cats are smart. Smart. Snow leopards are very elusive because they're smart. But I believe, Kara, yeah, the blue. Little C, big C. You know why you love the blue on the card? Because it's about communication and the throat chakra. What did we just talk about? But anyway, just saying. Usually the connect the dots thing is about the ladybug. But on snow leopard, it's about connect the dots. It's about connect the spots. And what that means, Kara, is you're not going to make anything on this program until you connect the spots or the dots. And what that means is this. It doesn't matter what you downloaded. My favorite thing in the whole world is when people sell those things. You know, download 9,000 million templates for $39. This is for all course creators. This is an automatic, done for you course creator class for you to launch your first course and you can make $1 billion. Okay. Are you going to run advertising? No. Is there a budget to advertise? No. Do you have an audience? No. How many people follow your professional page on Facebook? 25. How many of those are family? 24. Okay. I'm not demeaning anybody. I'm not. What I'm saying is this. This is for Scorpio and everybody. Asking yes or no questions is as unhelpful to you. It cannot be more unhelpful. You might as well not ask a question at all. Because the specific details, by narrowing it down to the specific details of what you specifically want to know, it will cause you to specifically think about what you specifically want. It's not like the universe is going to walk up into your world and go, you should think about these things. Or you ask me yes or no, and I'm going to hand you a pre-made template. That's not how the universe does things. Okay. And it's certainly not how spirit animals do things. So, I'm not demeaning anybody. I'm not chiding anybody. I'm not scolding anybody. What I'm saying is, it's Monday. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. It could change your trajectory about money forever. It could change the trajectory of your abundance, your prosperity forever. It might take one card. Okay? You want to gross 5 grand a month, or you want to net 5 grand a month? Kara, careful what you wish for. Careful what you wish for. I am not a financial advisor and I am not a legal professional. But careful what you wish for. If you create this business while you're still married, you live in Florida. You live in Florida. I don't know the specifics around it, but be very careful. If you create a business, that business could become part of your marital property. Just remember that. All right. All that said, yes, Mary Jane, I'm doing Aries. I'm going in order of Zodiac sign. And this time I'm going for the backup. So, okay. That's it. Here you go. I hope that's helpful. Ooh. All right. Moving on. Libra. This is the Libra tarot reading for this week. And I really do feel like that's really interesting. Woohoo! Libra. This is your money tarot reading. This is fascinating to me. Okay, Libra. What is this about? Femininity, allure, charm. But what is Libra? It's the sign of the scales. And what is this? It's a scaled animal. Spirit, totem, and power animal. Half woman, half fish. The scales. Now, let's think about that. Libra. Here's what I've got. Okay. Does anybody that is a Libra have a specific question about money? If you're a Libra, do you have a specific question about money? Going once? Okay. Here we go. Mermaid. Libra. Cherry, I love you. I just went through a whole big thing. I love you, Cherry B. And I want to ask. I want to help you. But again, asking a yes or no questions. Will my finances finally change? I don't know what that means because you don't know what that means. How much do you want to make? What's wrong with your finances now? Why aren't your finances the way you want them to be? Do you even know what you want your finances to be? And if you do, what are the specifics? If that makes sense. So if you can rework that question, Cherry, and if you are a Libra, I will answer that question, Cherry. Again, please listen. Maybe you can't scroll back on a live, but okay. I'm not taking yes or no questions, you guys. They are not helpful. I'm not going to answer them. I'm not going to answer them because they're not helpful. They are not specific. Yes, of course your finances are going to change. Today you'll spend money that you won't have later, and tomorrow you'll make money that you didn't have yesterday. Is it enough? Is it what you want? What do you want to accomplish? Job. Okay, what does that mean? New job. I don't know. I love you, Cherry. I'm not coming down on you. I'm trying to help you. Okay, I'm going to go back to this. Here we go. Libra, this is your money tarot reading for today. I'm going... Can you guys hear the saw in the background? My handyman is disturbing my demons today. Really, honest to God. Okay, look. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you financial advice, but Libra, I just want to laugh, and swim around with this mermaid. You can hear it. Hold on. Libra, I can't promise you, do not go out and bet the farm on this. But whatever you've got going on money-wise, Libra, keep doing more of it. Yes, weigh both sides of everything like you always do, but always go with your emotions in your heart. Not your gut, your heart. Something that you're very attached to. Something that you think is a good thing. I'll give you for instance. I mentioned before I'm all up into cryptocurrency. And there's a token, listen to this, y'all, out of Lithuania. This is a true story. The token's name is B King. What is my name? B King. And it's named because the Prince of Lithuania shot the nation's most popular and oldest bear. And the country wants him to held to task for it. This is a true story. So these people, whoever they are, have started a cryptocurrency, a token, called B King. And the entire point of the token is to help animals and to help save the planet. They plant a tree for it is a cool thing. And I'm like, this has to do with bears, and the token is named B King. I must have something to do with it. Well, the token is tanking. They're just about out of business. And I wrote them, and I'm like, what's it going to take for this token to really fly? Like, what does this really mean for you all? And they don't have the name of the people behind it and whatever, and they haven't answered my email, to put their name behind the token, the whole 9 yards. So I've just written it off. But where I'm going with this is, my heart led me there. And even though I'm not going to invest in that token because it's going out of business, maybe I'll do my own token. Maybe I'll do my own token to do this or do that. So Libra, what I keep seeing is you literally stacking money on both sides of your scale. And so whatever you're thinking about, cooking up, doing whatever, it's going to go very well for you, very well, as long as you lead with your heart. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. Seems to be what? Sold a bunch. Wait, sold a bunch of what this weekend? Sheila, if you're saying that the market was tanking and you, okay, I'm just going to ban people who just show up, general reading for blah, 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 blah. Manners matter in this country. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, so manners matter everywhere. Okay. Whoever that, Sheila, if you said you sold a bunch this weekend, what does that mean? Chakra bracelets. You sold a bunch. That's cool. Yay! I'm telling you, man, you guys are a bunch of warriors. That's cool. Chakra bracelets. Okay, moving on. I gotta go. Virgo. This is a Virgo tarot reading. And I'm moving quickly, guys. Sorry. Virgo tarot reading. Yeah, thank you. I saw that. Chakra bracelets. Woo! Okay. I had to quit my cleaning business. Hands broken out. Applied for assistance. I feel I have a new path. Everything happens for a reason. Will I find better money job, like $1,000 a week? No, you won't, because it's your cleaning business, right? I don't know, Cherry. I just feel like it really was your cleaning business, like yours. And Kara, why do you feel like shit now? Why do you feel badly? Was it something I said? I hope not. Sounded like a really good reading to me. Okay. Cherry, was it your business? Did you own the business? Okay. Virgo, this is a Virgo tarot reading for now. It's the Virgo money reading in particular. Virgo tarot reading. Dun, dun, dun. Cherry, honey, please. Did you own the cleaning business? I know you did cleaning, but did you own the cleaning business? All I want to know. Did you own the cleaning business? Or did you work for another company? Okay, we're done here. Okay, Virgo, this is your money your money chariot tarot reading. Look, here's the story. Yes, Cherry, yes to which one? Did you own the business or did you work for someone else? Future reading, please. Goodbye. Y'all. Okay. Thank you. No, you're not going to get a job working with somebody else. You shouldn't get a job working with somebody else. You're not going to be happy working for somebody else. Get with the program. I'm sorry your hands broke out. I'm sorry it was a lot. But if you don't want to go back to the cleaning business, I can tell you that broken out hands is not an excuse not to go back to the cleaning business. There are 1,000 ways around that. You know that. I know that. Anybody that's cleaned a house knows that. Anybody that's had a chemical reaction to anything knows that. I would encourage you to dig deeper and find out why you don't want to work around that. But here's what I will tell you that's super encouraging. Of course you did, Lisa Snyder. Whether you, Cherry, this is for you. Whether you do a cleaning business or any other business, I'm telling you right now, you're making a big mistake if you go get a job with somebody else. You are a good business owner. You are solid. And if you would just buck up a bit, if you would just have a little bit more moxie, you could be really, really successful in business. Like in this over the 6-digit range a year. Now, I don't know how much you made. Maybe you made high 6 digits a year in your cleaning business. I don't know. If I did, I surely wouldn't let some broken out hands mess me up. I'd figure out a way around it. But I don't think you... But bottom line is, let me tell you something. You're a good business person. Again, if you will listen, let me just say that. Also, if you will listen and you will get some more moxie, some more cojones, some more nerve, some more courage, some BALLS, big brass ones up under you, you could do so well. So don't throw it away. Don't take a good look at why you don't want to be in the cleaning business. Because if you did, broken out hands is not what would deter you. And maybe you don't want to be in that business. Okay, so what? Who cares? Find another one. You're going to be great. Okay, thank you. Lisa, clearly this is just for you. Lisa the Virgo. Here's what I'm going to tell you, Virgos. Man, I really am disturbed today. Amy, be careful when you come over. I am on fire. Okay. That said, I'm not going to answer yes or no questions. It is also the last time I'm going to say it. I will not answer yes or no questions. I will blaze right by your question like I never saw it. It is not helpful to you. It is not going to get you the information that's going to make you successful or get what you want. Can I get a witness? Hey, yeah. Okay. Aho. Okay. I am breathing deeply. That's what let me let out that aho. Okay, here we go. Y'all, you realize my goal to help you is my goal to help you. Why would I show up and do this stuff for free all the time? Why would I do that? Okay. Okay, well, if I'm being honest, it's because I love it. You guys are an amazing group. Truly, the Wild Pack. Amazing. Okay, here we go. Virgo. Virgos, you're like Pisces. You're like Gemini. You're like Libra. Sometimes it is impossible for y'all to make a decision because you get into analysis paralysis. This is not the time. This is not the time. No analysis paralysis is going to work for you. Okay? The analysis paralysis is the Chariot. You just drag both sides of the, but just keep moving forward is it, and just keep dragging both sides of the situation or both sides of the argument or anything that you're considering. I'm weighing this and then I'm weighing this and I'm weighing this and I'm weighing this. Okay, that's fine. You're always going to be weighing something because you're a Virgo. You're always going to be analyzing. You're so afraid not to be perfect and you're so afraid to make a mistake. Okay, I'm sorry. But 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 you're going to feel worse about yourself if you stay put. And the other thing about it is if you look at the Rider Waite Smith chariot card, which is what the arc is based on, um, you'll see that the charioteer, there are no reins on those horses. The charioteer is guiding the horses psychically. He's communicating, he's telepathically communicating with those horses that are pulling his chariot. And that said, he's steering the direction with his mind. So on one hand, the the Virgo spends too much time in their head, but on the other hand, it's their greatest superpower. And so if you just would step into your superpower and just move forward, even if you're unsure about what to do, it is time to move forward. No, again, it's like that thing, just talk, just speak up, even if your voice shakes. Okay, I literally have 10 minutes to get through the rest of these, y'all. I got to get gone at 10:30. Okay, sorry, you guys. Sorry for the rest of you. I will try to stay over as long as I can, which will be almost nothing at all. Okay. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Don, I saw a comedian last night for 5 minutes that talked about how women can turn a compliment into a fight. And this is why, because I come here for those in-depth short bursts of wisdom and insights. Oh, so they're short now? I can only be wise for a short amount of time? Oh God, see, this is why I'm not a thought leader. This is why I'm not a thought leader. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Who are we? Leo. This is the Leo tarot reading about money for today. Interesting. That's interesting. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles inverted. And the Seven of Pentacles really is about reaping what you sow. It's about, that's the Eight of Pentacles. Choices. It's about choices. So here's what I'm going to say about that. It's always really good. Again, Leo, this is your tarot reading for today. Your money tarot reading. I would really say you're not giving yourself enough choices. Meaning you've got it locked in your head, just one way to think, one way to be, one way to do as it pertains to money. But it's not true. You really have got to see all of the different ways. Or you're going to just come up, you're not going to get what you want. I'll give you, for instance, when you turn the Seven of Pentacles inverted, it really does talk about a lack of vision, because it really is the reaping what you sow, the choices, the perseverance. But I watched an episode, a Gordon Ramsay thing, Hell's Kitchen, and they went in to try to save this restaurant, and this lady was just so convinced that her way was the right way. Even with the empirical proof that was in front of her, the empirical evidence of she can't pay her bills. Her daughter, she asked her daughter to help her, and now her 20-something-year-old daughter is $65,000 in debt, trying to help her mom. Both her daughters don't want to be... Anyway, Gordon Ramsay went in and turned that whole thing around. And they enjoyed a few months of great prosperity, but then the mom couldn't stand it anymore, and she changed everything. She changed the decor back. She changed the restaurant back. She changed the poor quality. And guess what? They were out of business in 2 months. So there's something about this, Leo, for your money tarot reading. You are not seeing things. You are not seeing things that, thank you guys about liking the video. Yes, if you would, that would be awesome. The more people that like and subscribe, the more people that the spirit animals can get to. There's something you're not seeing, Leo. You're not open to the new ideas. You've got a narrow perspective. And while you're a really great leader with a lot of awesome visionary ideas, you can't think of everything, because no one person can think of everything. No one person can think of everything. Someone is using my old account and I know it. Ooh, that's never good. Okay. All right. I hope that's helpful. Okay. Moving on. All right. Moving on. We are moving on to Cancer. This is the Cancer money tarot reading for today. All right, Cancer. For your zodiac sign, it's the World card. It's the macaw. It is, this is really interesting because a Cancer's world really, to us, is not all that big. Oh, wow. Cancer. Okay. If your zodiac sign is Cancer, listen up. Or if you're listening for somebody whose zodiac sign is Cancer, listen up. As regards money, you're actually better suited, as of the reading today, than maybe all the whole rest of us are, to expand your money, to have unlimited abundance. We all can have it. It's getting to it. It's a process. Okay. That said, when a crab goes into the water, it's obviously deeply, deeply connected to the largesse, to the never-ending. That is the ocean, the seas. Those are a crab's universes. Like, that's their universe. They don't necessarily know what's beyond that, but they're connected to it, and they're not afraid of going into the depths of the bigness or the depths of the largesse. This is for you, Cancer. Okay, this is for you. It is, you're already so in touch with the big things, the never-ending things that are available to you and all other zodiac signs. It's your time. No matter what you want to do, no matter that you want to, I don't know, if you want to start your own business, if you want to get a promotion, if you want to invest, if you want to retire early, it doesn't really matter. Whatever you want to do, it's going to go very well for you. So I encourage you with that. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but there you have it. I hope that's helpful. Okay. Here we go. Gemini. This is for you, Gemini. Gemini, this is the endless blabbering. Don, are you like my ex-husband and you're joking me like being on this channel? Okay. Thank you, Don. Okay. Okay. Don, I'm pulling a special card for you later today. It'll be the donkey card. Okay, for those of you that are just joining me, it was a kerfuffle of a morning. Up to and including a young deer scaled my front fence and was running willy-nilly around my back fence, and I assume it jumped over my back fence and went back into the protected wetland. It's only the second time I've seen a deer here. I've lived here for almost 4 years. Okay, that said. Here's another deer, and this is for Gemini. And if you take a look at the rack that is on every stag, it's 2. It's 1, 2, right? Okay. The Hierophant in the traditional Rider Waite tarot card meanings is about traditions, spirituality, and big business. I don't know what's going on for you Geminis out there right now, but please pay attention to the downloads that you're getting from Spirit. Please pay attention to that. because you literally are getting downloads from spirit. And it is directing you what to do with your financial life. And it's bigger than you might imagine. You're going to have the ability to have more than you're currently imagining. And it will become mature. It's like whatever you start. Is it done? I don't know. I didn't even remember that. Look at that. Don says deer is the Native American birth totem for Gemini. I'd have to go back and look at it. It's one of the things that I don't have memorized. But thank you. That is very cool. Oh my gosh. There's a Virgo full moon tonight? Wow. Wait, didn't somebody else say it was a different full moon tonight? Pisces full moon tonight? Okay, that's kooky. That's craziness. Yeah, I thought that's what you said, Nikki. Y'all gotta get your moons right. Okay, anyway, there you go. I hope that was helpful. Y'all, I'm telling you something now. Gemini, that's a no joke. That is a no joke card to get for today. No joke. I hope you pay attention. All right, Taurus. Ooh, Taurus, this is your money tarot reading for today. It is the Knight of Pentacles. It is the Wolf. Taurus. Taurus. This is the strangest. I have never seen this before, ever, but I'm going to tell you what it is. The reason I just dropped my jaw like I keep seeing a bull playing in a field with a wolf. And they're really playing. They're not out for each other. They're not trying to harm each other. They're literally playing because they're really friends. Taurus, you've got a friend that's slick. They might walk a little bit of a line, not really, between what's right and what's wrong, but they don't really. But they might sometimes dip their toe over the line, but not really. But they're slick. And they're smart and they move fast. And that's something that you have a hard time with. Well, with anything. I mean, you know, Taurians are not famous for their change. They do not like to change. But it's really also about moving forward. And what that means, that's really interesting, Amy. Holy cow. Okay. So that said, you really are supposed to let Wolf guide your way. And it's going to be about you keeping up, keeping up, keeping up. So Taurus, for your money tarot reading right now, the Knight of Pentacles, you know, like all knights in the Rider Waite Smith tarot, they move fast, they move fast, they move fast. But this is a good dude. Like, it's a good dude. He just moves so fast. So Taurus, I really, really want to encourage you I want to say it's almost like you're going to do business with or make friends with someone who's very unlike you. But you see, when I see animals play and people are like, or make friendships and they're like strange friendships, odd friendships of the animal kingdom, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, you never grew up around animals. You've never seen a duck try to raise a whole brood of chickens, because it happened. She liked to drown the dang things, trying to teach them to swim. Chickens don't swim. They sink, they don't swim. We're out there saving chickens. It was something. Anyway, there's no such thing as an odd friendship, really, because we're all alike. I mean, we all are each other. So I don't know. I don't know. You can't be that slow on the uptake, Dawn. Oh, you're just now getting that? Okay. So that said, how can you recognize this friend? Brandy, that is an excellent question. Because they're very unlike you. Seemingly they're unlike you. Like dogs move fast and they have, well, wolves. Okay, they're just big dogs. They're not really, but they are. They move fast and they think fast, and they're like dogs on steroids. And they have great senses of humor. I've seen a lot of calves that have senses of humor. I've never seen a cow or a bull have a sense of humor. I've seen horses have a sense of humor. So it's not, Taurus, that you don't have a sense of humor. What it is your way is just a real methodical trudge kind of way. Like, you very rarely break out and have fun, just do things just for the laugh of it. And you definitely don't like to move fast. But when it comes to money, this person, they're going to move fast. They're going to talk fast. They're going to think fast. They're going to want you to act fast. And they probably really do have a good sense of humor. And they're probably very charismatic. Don't follow them faster, that'll get you in trouble. But don't be your usual plod self. Don't do that. Okay, I hope that's helpful. There we have it. Almost feels like a blessing. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so Aries. Oh my gosh, Aries, the unicorn. That's fantastic. All right, the Aries money tarot reading. The Aries money tarot reading. All right, and you've got unicorn. I don't know what else to say about that other than you're welcome. Like, I don't know, because Aries, you can get so caught up in rushing ahead and making things happen and getting your agenda handled and succeeding in this and that and whatever. Okay. That's awesome. But sometimes you get so entrenched in the job, in the mission, you miss the magic. Your message about money is, don't get so caught up in the mission that you miss the magic. What I'm asking is for a definition of the magic. Is that just so that you have a good time on the journey? Or is it because if you miss the magic, you might miss a major message that's trying to come to you to help you to remember that it's not all about the mission. That you do create magic and you're not just like the workhorse of the zodiac. And worse things could happen than you believe in the magic or you see the magic. Really, really worse things could happen. Does anybody have a... You are the magic. Exactly. That's right, Pearl. So here's my question. Is anybody in Aries that has a specific money question that is not a yes or no question? Anybody going once, going twice? Because if not, I'm outie. You guys can't imagine what is on my plate for today. Oh, that's cool. Have a positive day. Okay. Well, no specific Aries question. Okay. All of that being said, you guys that are trying to join me on Twitch, man, I really appreciate you guys coming on my stream. Unfortunately, I'm trying to fix it. I can't figure out what's wrong yet. What's going wrong is on the Twitch stream, you guys can't see that on the the other platform, Restream, which is what I use to do all of my streaming to a lot of different venues, there's another humongous chat with people from Facebook and people from YouTube and all over on it, but you can't see it. So it might look like I'm ignoring you on Twitch, but I really am not. I'm trying to go in order of everybody I see. So for instance, Heather Smith, I'm sorry, but I do these from 10 or 9 to 10:30. Now, let me just tell you guys something. I will not be on a live on Wednesday. I will not be on a live on Wednesday. I have a final class that I have to give in the evening. And for the past 9 or 10 weeks, I have to be honest, it's been a little taxing on me to start this early in the morning, get through my day, and then give another class from 7 to 9. So I'm going to have to take a break just this last time. So all of that being said, oh, thank you, Don. I do have a full listing of the birth totems of the Native American Zodiac. Okay. You guys, thank you for everything. I love you. I want to say I hope you're not offended that I got all up in arms about the way that we were asking questions. I'm sorry if you are offended, but maybe it struck a nerve, and maybe this will help you because maybe you'll get off this reading and go, I've been asking myself the wrong questions. And once we start to look at the specifics, it causes us to examine what we really want and why we really want it, or what we don't want that we were not allowing ourselves to face. That's the deep dive. That's the shadow work. But I promise you, if you will just do it, let me just say this. If you guys haven't guessed the secret yet, the secret of what I do is that when I tell people you are powerful enough, people that are working with spirit totem and power animals, I don't even have to know them. I don't even have to know them to know they're powerful enough, or they would never, ever, ever, y'all would never, ever, ever, ever be working with spirit totem and power animals, shamanism. You wouldn't, because that's when it gets real. Because now it's talking about your natural, what's your nature? What's your nature? And when we start really honoring and paying attention to our nature, that is when everything starts to go baboosh. So that's it. I love you guys. I will not see you Wednesday, but I will see you Friday. Have a great week. I really am going to endeavor to get on the forums this week. I promise, Scout's Honor. I hope today was helpful. And I will see you guys